Good morning and welcome to our first In the Know. This is kind of a revamp of what we've done in the past. I have Bruce here. Good morning, Bruce.
Good morning, Jerry.
Justin, how are you?
Good.
And Teresa, how are you today?
I'm awesome, Jerry. Thanks for asking. How are you?
I'm wonderful, thank you. So,
Great.
Teresa, do you want to explain the In the Know and why we started this whole podcast kind of venture?
Of course. So obviously we have new leadership with Bruce, myself, and Jason. And we wanted to try something new. And Jerry came up with this awesome thing of doing a podcast and kind of all being in a room and bouncing ideas off of each other and informing the team on things that they want to hear about and things that we want to share with them. And so we thought this would be a new and interesting way to do so. So we'd love everybody's feedback. We also can have guests, so if somebody wants to come in and join us and talk about certain things, we can obviously have people come in, but we also want to know what you want to know, right? So it's the In the Know. So what are some of the topics that you want to know about? So, suggestion box is still out there on WorkJam or in the main cafeteria. So if you want to know something and you want more explanation on anything, we invite you guys to put those in the suggestion box. So
we also had Brandon that we're going to film. So new supervisors, I'm going to introduce them and kind of use this format as well. So we did Brandon. You'll see his video coming up soon. So
awesome.
That'll be good.
Yeah, because we have lots of new supervisors in the group again, too. So, we've done a lot of internal hiring, and, that's always exciting to share with the team. So with that being said, we do have a newer member of our leadership team coming in, and he starts actually April 4th. I know that the announcement went out. He did come to visit us for, a couple of days last week, but he will officially be here on April 4th. So his name again is Drew Devant, sorry, and he will be here on April 4th, and we're still trying to figure out how we're going to break down the departments. So once we get him in here and he goes through his training plan, then we'll let the team know, what departments he's going to be focusing on. So really exciting to get another person in to help the group out and get us on our way to our goals for 2022.
That's nice.
All right. So let's talk about last year, because obviously we haven't talked to our team about how well we've done, and there's lots of great success stories there. So I'm going to start off with the positive, of course, right? So everybody remembers our continuous improvement belts that we won. We won those in period 2 and period 10, I believe it was.
Yeah.
We had some great celebrations for that, but then we also won the KPI banner. Periods
3 and 7.
3 and 7.
What's KPI,
in the year?
Teresa?
Oh, KPI, you're right.
Teresa, what's KPI? Because for the new hires, they may not know what KPI is.
Take it away, Jerry.
No, I'm good.
It's our Kroger performance initiatives, and so we get graded on some of the things that Bruce is going to cover here shortly, but there's actually a whole KPI of different dashboards that we actually get graded on. So we actually get graded on, how well we are doing with our retention and our people, delivery to our customers, our inventory adjustments, how we are overall with our production, and our safety, of course. So, that's something interesting. Is that something that people would like to see? Obviously, every period we have KPIs. So, we'd love to hear from you guys on, what that is. But the exciting thing is, guys, is we won the overall KPI award for the entire year. So great job to the Bluffton team.
Great job.
And we do have big celebrations coming up for that. So I believe next week we're going to be having breakfast for the group, ice cream sundaes. We're going to do popcorn. So there's a whole list of things that we're going to be doing next week to celebrate our success last year. We also have another big success story, which is safety, and I'll let you take that away, Justin, so I don't steal your thunder.
Thanks for all that information, Teresa. We did a great job last year. So for our safety, just piggyback off Teresa, we did an outstanding job for 2021. For BRI, our behavioral risk improvement process, total, all of our teams were able to retire 127 behaviors as a whole. That is outstanding. That's more than our sister warehouses typically do. So great job to our teams. Our average participation for the entire year was right at 43%. For our matrix, they want us to be, above that 25% mark, and we're always well above that, as well as our participation in tick sheets, which we'd like to see at least, above 3%, and we're always in the 10% mark. So all of our core teams and our associates that are participating in those tick sheets, that is a very successful process, and that's all because of our hard work that our core team members do and all of our associates. BRI, it helps drive our injury data, and we can see that in our numbers, and all that hard work that you put in has led to our success in 2021. As most of you have seen on our banners and our communications, our goal this year for 2021 was to meet our FTE of 0.75. FTE is our full-time equivalency, which is how we measure our matrix when it comes to OSHA recordable incidences. But our goal for this year was 0.75, and our team was able to meet that, and that's the best we've ever achieved for this site's history. We've gone 3 consecutive times with over 100 days of injury-free, and that as well has contributed to why we have met our goal of 0.75. And I know this year, 2022, we're already on a great start, and I know that we can crush this previous goal like we did last year. With all that success, we have lots of celebrations coming up, along with our KPI celebration. Our first week of May, we're preparing or getting ready for our celebration for our safety, and what we will do is have a employee appreciation meal along with t-shirts. And we're going to block out a week and have a full safety week like we did last year. We'll have out basketball goals and the cornhole boards, and just celebrate our success. Great job to all of our teams, and just thank you for all that you do. We couldn't do it without you.
Yeah, and that's always fun. So I can't wait to get out there with the teams and play some cornhole. It's always fun to play with them. And
if anyone has any suggestions on how we can celebrate, let us know, and we'll add that to our celebration week.
Yeah. So we have a thing that we don't like to talk about the next goal.
Oh, yeah. Let's not do that.
We are really, really hoping to celebrate our big goal this year. And so, we're asking all of you continue to do what you do out there every day and work safe and, be due diligent and work with your peers and making sure that you're helping them along the way. So we have a lot of new people out there. We need to, get that culture of safety in on them too. So
yes, we have to help our new hires and make sure they start out well and right, so we can continue our success. As of today, our FTE for 2022 is at 0.
That's awesome.
And we're at day 115 without any recordable injuries.
that's awesome.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yep.
Outstanding job to all of our leadership and our associates for driving our safety.
Absolutely.
Next, I'm going to have Bruce take over for some more of our business goals. Bruce, what do you have for us?
Well, thank you, Justin. Thank you for the update on safety. Terrific job once again to the group.
Thank you.
So we'll go over some things here. Again, as Teresa mentioned before, if there's any questions about these goals, you can put them in the suggestion box, and we can give you feedback directly on those. So we'll start off with percentage of sales. So we finish up the year at 2.03%, which is a good number. Anything above 2 is terrific. Warehouse cost per case. This is pretty impressive here. So we finished the year at a 0.051, which is 5.1 cents a case, against a goal of 5.4, which is terrific. So nice job there. So that's a percent per piece basis there. Inventory adjustments, leading the pack, 0.24%, with a goal of 0.3, which is terrific. And then wall to wall, finished up very strong at 671.8. against a goal of 666.3. So very impressive job by the group there. Also, some things to improve on. Sanitation inspection didn't go as well as what we would liked. We always want to get a superior score on that. It ended up being a good. We think we've got a good approach to that, and we've got some things in the process to get that fixed. So
you can see a lot of the improvements out there too.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
So it's going really well. Burke and his group have done a nice job in the sanitation and the porters, everyone involved. Overtime percentage, obviously, we'd like to drive this down. Finished the year at 16.6% with a goal of 10.1. Retention and overtime percentage goes hand in hand. So we've got some cross-functional teams in regards to retention, getting some good ideas out there as far as trying to drive that retention number lower, or which in turn keeps our people here and obviously reduces hours for the overall group. So more to come on that. Damages, we finished the year at $274,000 and change with a goal of $249,000. So a little bit high there, so we just need to work and make sure that we're taking care of the product as it gets received in and work through the process of palletizing and loading to the stores. So just a call out there for the group just to take better care of our product.
One of the things, the preferred methods of wrapping your pallet halfway would help with that also. I see a lot still.
Absolutely.
I see several people wrapping pallets, but I do still see some that need to wrap. So
yeah, that's good feedback.
Yep.
Insight survey came in at 55% with a goal of 73%. So we've got a lot of action items going on out there with Hope and the group and So Manu. The folks on the floor, the associates, to see those things being rolled out, and more to come on that. Precise delivery time, on time of 37.6% with a goal of 75%. Early 57% with a goal of 20%. And then late 5.4% with a goal of 5%. So we just currently rolled out, or in the process of rolling out 8-hour windows for the store deliveries, which should drive those improvements. So that's already in the process and being worked through now. If there's any questions on these specifically, the suggestion box is adjacent to the break room hallway. Feel free to drop in a note and we'll follow back up with you.
Thanks, Bruce, for the update.
Thank you.
Yeah. So in case you guys are wondering why Jason isn't here, he did work some off shifts last couple of days, so he wasn't able to make it in quite this early to go with us. But next time he'll be here, and we'll also have Drew, so we'll have a full crew. Anything that anybody wants to wrap it up with? We wanted to make this one short and sweet and get it out there and see how everybody reacts and, see what improvements we need to make for next time. But anybody else have anything to add?
Just a great job to our teams all last year, and we already have a strong start to 2022. So we couldn't do this without everyone's help.
Yep. And I know that we still have some challenges with staffing, and we welcome anybody's ideas, but obviously we're working through that. At the beginning of the year, we had 60 travel team in here. We're down to 37 now. So we're getting there, but we still have a little ways to go on third shift. So, we are working on some different things with the retention committees and schedules and that type of thing. So hopefully we'll turn this around pretty quickly, and we'll be on our road to success again. So,
awesome.
Thank you all for joining.
Yeah,
us.
thank you.
Teresa, Justin,
A lot of fun.
Bruce, thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Peyton strong.